Hello everybody, it is me, Drew here, and today I have something super exciting to announce, a future video that I will probably have out later this week, hopefully. This is just kind of like an overview of that, and in this folder down here, I have the South Seas, which is a private server of WoW that I've been contacted via Instagram to do a review on. They contacted me if I would be interested, and I said definitely. Mihnea, I don't know how to pronounce that, Minia. However you pronounce that, sorry if I messed that up, contacted me and told me about it and said, would you like to? Yes, I would. So as of right now, it's probably, I'd say, maybe 60-70% of the way done. Um, there's 18 races right now, and 2 sub-races are going to be added, and there is also a custom class, the Necromancer class, which is on here it's a mix of a mage, a warlock, and a death knight, which I find really cool. They're really fun to play as. They start at level 78, and yeah, they're a hero class of sorts. And as of right now, the only custom races that are working are the Skeleton, Forest Troll, and Worgen. And the 2 being worked on right now are the Naga and the Vrykul. So as you can see right now, this is the custom login screen, which I think is really cool and is very fitting for the South Seas. And the music is custom. Let's log in here, and you can see custom buttons, stuff like that. So yeah, this is the character selection screen. So this is my Necromancer that I've been testing everything on. They're pretty cool. This is one I created kind of to show off the Necromancer area. Most races can be, but I'll definitely look into that, what can be. So this is the starting area for the Necromancers. It's called Gosheer. It's in the Shadow Realm, and you can see these buildings are all custom buildings, and I'm pretty sure these like booths are also custom, which I think is really cool. I just created this to run around. I didn't do anything yet. I have won the first quest, and I haven't even finished that. I've just been running around here. So it's pretty cool. You start out with, I'm pretty sure, raid tier gear for warlocks, which, I mean, it's fitting. And then the weapon you have is the, I don't want to be invisible, Reaper of Souls, which uses the Udalesh model, the warlock artifact from Legion, and it's a legendary staff that has no tooltip picture. So if you put it in your bag, you'll lose it. And it also has the cloth model, or the cloth sound, for some reason. But overall, a very cool area. This class is really fun to play as. You get a skeleton as a minion and stuff like that. And yeah, it's really cool. A bunch of spells. Pretty much using other people, or your enemies, and the skeleton as like a source of power for you. You can drain your skeleton's health to gain mana back, because you do use a lot of mana when playing this. And as of right now, the Necromancer class is 95 to 100% done. I think one of the final few things right now for them to work on is the map. There is no working map for the starting area of the Necromancers, which is a kind of not a good thing, because it is a kind of big area. But the Gosheer in the Shadow Realm, where I was showing you guys, is not the only place you'll be. You'll end up going to a place with a map. But yeah, so if we go into create a character, we get a naked night elf. Okay, but no, going into it, you've got on the alliance, you've got human, naga, dwarf, worgen, night elf, tuskar, which are not working. Their starting area is not finished. I mean, gnomes, High Elf, which their starting area is also not working. Draenei, and then this is one of the sub races that I mentioned earlier. It's not in yet, but it bleh, I lost my train of thought. It will be implemented later, and I believe it's the Broken. And then for the Horde, you obviously have your Orc, Blood Elf, you got Undead, and then Ogres, which are their starting area is not working, but they need to work on the model a little bit because there are no legs. You've got Tauren. This is the second sub-race that I mentioned, and this sub-race is the Ice Trolls, like you see in Dunmorrow when questing as a dwarf. Then you've got your normal trolls, Vrykul, which are their area is currently being worked on. Then you've got Skeleton, which the female models are a little messed up, but the Skeleton starting area is completely finished, and the Forest Troll area is completely finished, as well as the Worgen. So if we go into character creation, the next tab is your classes. So you've got all your standard classes plus the Necromancer. I'll choose a class that can be the Necromancer, like the Blood Elf. So yeah, not much different. Then you get into your customization. This is where you choose your gender option. It's not on the race select screen. But yeah, as far as I can tell, the character creation works, and you've got a bunch of different options for the custom races, and then High Elf, obviously, they're just Blood Elves pretty much with green eyes. Like, that's literally all they are. Not lore-wise, but in this, that's what they are. And they can't be Necromancers, that's another thing. But, overall, I think they're doing a really good job with the custom races. Also, a note, the Dwarves have, well, that one's a little messed up. They have Wild Hammer Dwarf. Okay, it just froze on me. Please don't crash. Oh no. Okay, so I guess that will conclude the video. So that is something that I'll be doing in the future. I'll go more in depth of each thing. I'll do a playthrough of the Necromancer class. And yeah, hopefully it will work out a lot. And I will have a link to the website in the link. I can't talk today. I'll have a link to their website in the description box below. And yeah, it's called World of Warcraft: The South Seas. Actually, I want to go back into it. I want to show you one more thing before I leave. You guys. Okay, so you got your login screen. Okay, so log in. This guy. No. Never mind, that was it. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's a completely custom expansion that goes from 80 to 85, and a new area you can go to called Tiras. I feel like they might borrow some assets from Battle for Azeroth when that comes out, because that's obviously in called Tiras. And I think in the South Seas expansion for this private server, Kultiris is the Alliance place, and I'm pretty sure Zandalar might be the Horde area. I don't know. I haven't explored really on a Horde character yet. Right now, just in like Stormwind, I know right by where like the Hero's Call board is in WoW, in Live WoW, there's a mage and a portal that teleports you to Kultiris, where you start in Borealis, and you can start to explore at level 80, which I think is really cool. And this is a big project. It's Blizz-like, and I believe It will be a really, really cool um, expansion. Um, you will be able to fly in the custom zones like Kultiris, um, and they'll be using a lot of phasing, um, which means I think a lot of cool things will be really cool. And they also have plans for level 1 to 60 zones like Silverpine, Azjara, and Westfall. They're going to um, revamp those. So I'm really excited. I'll keep you guys updated, and yeah, see ya.